Hey everyone, good to see you again. So, there are some really important Social Security changes coming in 2026. And honestly, some of them going to affect millions of seniors, people with disabilities, and even folks who are still working and paying into the system. And here's something a lot of people don't realize yet. Some of these updates might actually shrink your monthly check or delay your benefits if you don't prepare early. But there are also opportunities here. New rules, new thresholds, and some benefits that could help certain groups more than others. So, if you want to stay ahead of what's changing and protect your benefits, you'll definitely want to stick around because I'll walk you through everything you need to know. Before we get started, I'd love to know what's one thing you wish Social Security would do differently. Maybe adjust how they calculate COA or make the system simpler. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Now, let's start with the big headline. The Social Security Administration just confirmed that the 2026 cost of living adjustment, or COA, will be 2.8%. At first glance, that might sound okay. An increase is an increase, right? But when you look closer, it's not exactly the relief people were hoping for. To put it in perspective, the 2023 COLA was 8.7%, one of the biggest jumps in over 40 years. Then it dropped to 2.5% in 2025, and now it's inching up just a bit to 2.8%. For the average retiree, that works out to about $56 more per month, bringing the average benefit to roughly $2.71 for individuals and $3,280 for couples. But here's the catch: Medicare premiums are also going up. The standard Part B premium is expected to rise to about $26.50 a month, up from $185 this year. So if you do the math, that 2.8% COLA increase might look more like a $34 boost after Medicare takes its share. And that's where a lot of frustration comes from. People see their Social Security check go up a little, but their healthcare costs, rent, and groceries go up a lot more. One retiree I spoke to put it perfectly. She said, "It feels like every year I gain a little and then lose it right back to inflation." And she's not wrong. Even modest inflation eats away at fixed income faster than most realize. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you rely on Social Security for most or all of your income, you want to plan carefully for that extra money because chances are it won't stretch far once Medicare and daily living costs catch up. Now, another big shift that's officially happening in 2026, the full retirement age is hitting 67. This has been rolling out slowly for decades, but 2026 marks the first year it's fully in effect for everyone born in 1960 or later. That means 67 is now the earliest age to claim your full benefit without any reduction. And I get it. A lot of people are frustrated by this. If you've worked hard all your life, especially in jobs that take a physical toll, waiting until 67 can feel unfair. If you retire earlier at 62, for example, your benefits will be permanently reduced, roughly 30% lower than if you'd waited until full retirement age. But here's the flip side. If you wait even longer, up to age 70, your benefit goes up about 8% per year. So yeah, there's a bit of trade-off here. The system is built to reward people who can afford to wait, but not everyone can. And that's something policymakers have been debating for years, whether the rules should better reflect people who can't just delay retirement. Now, let's talk about another update, the earnings test. If you're working and collecting Social Security before your full retirement age, there's a limit to how much you can earn before your benefits get temporarily reduced in 2025. That limit was $23,400. In 2026, it's going up to $24,480. So, if you make more than that, the SSA will withhold $1 in benefits for every $2 you earn above the limit. And if you're turning full retirement age in 2026, your threshold jumps to $65,160. For every $3 you earn above that, you'll lose $1 in benefits until you hit your birthday month. After that, there's no limit at all. You can earn as much as you want without losing a cent of Social Security. This change might not sound huge, but it's part of a broader trend. More and more Americans are continuing to work past traditional retirement age, some because they love what they do, others because they simply have to. These updated thresholds give a little more breathing room to those trying to balance work and benefits. Also, one thing I know a lot of people are wondering about taxes. The Social Security payroll tax is staying at 6.2%, but the income cap, that's the amount of money that can be taxed, is going up. In 2025, it was $176,100. Next year, it's $184,500. That means higher earners will be paying a little more into the system, about $11,439 in total Social Security tax for 2026. Some people argue that's fair because it helps strengthen the system, while others say it's just another hit on middle class earners inching into higher brackets. But either way, it's part of how the SSA keeps up with inflation. Oh, and don't forget, there's no cap on Medicare taxes. Every dollar you earn is taxed for Medicare. And if you're earning over $200,000 as an individual, or $250,000 as a couple, you'll pay an extra 0.9%. Now let's shift to something that often gets overlooked: work credits. This is what determines whether you even qualify for Social Security benefits. You need 40 credits total, and you can earn up to 4 per year, but the amount of income you need per credit is going up again. In 2026, you'll need to earn $1,890 for each credit. That's $7,560 for the full 4. It's a small jump from last year, but it's a reminder that the system adjusts with wages. And no, earning more than 40 credits doesn't increase your benefit. What really matters is your 35 highest earning years. So if you're still in the workforce, every year of higher income helps raise your future benefit. Now, here's where things get a little concerning. The Social Security Trust Fund is still facing a serious shortfall. Current estimates show it could become insolvent by 2033, meaning the program wouldn't be able to pay full benefits, and everyone's checks could be cut by about 23%. That's not a scare tactic. That's the official projection. If that happened, the average retiree could lose roughly $400 to $500 a month, and fixing it isn't easy. It would take major changes like raising taxes, cutting benefits, or both. President Trump's administration has been trying to manage this challenge while keeping its promise not to cut Social Security for current retirees. There's been talk of improving efficiency and adjusting how funds are managed, but long-term solutions are still up in the air. And while we're talking about administration changes, there's another rule expected to take effect in January 2026 that's already causing a stir. It's about disability benefits, specifically Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI. The proposed rule would make it harder for some applicants, especially older workers, to qualify. Right now, around 33% of SSDI applicants are approved, and only about 23% on their first try. The average SSDI benefit is $1,538 a month. The new rule could cut approval rates even further by changing how age, education, and job history are factored into eligibility decisions. Critics say this could hurt millions of people who genuinely can't work anymore, but don't fit neatly into the new criteria. If you or someone you know is planning to apply for disability benefits next year, now is the time to start preparing. Gather your medical documentation, keep detailed records, and if possible, consult a Social Security advocate or attorney. Sometimes just having someone experienced on your side makes a huge difference, especially since appeals can take months. And while all this is happening, there's still the question on a lot of people's minds. What about that $2,000 stimulus President Trump mentioned? He said he wants to use tariff revenue to fund Americans, including seniors, on Social Security and disability. But right now, that proposal is stuck in Congress due to the ongoing government funding debates. If the economy slows after the holidays, that idea might come back to the table early next year. Now, let's circle back to something practical. Medicare open enrollment is happening, and 2026 will bring more plan changes than usual. Some states are adding new pre-authorization rules for certain medical services, and many Advantage and Part D plans are shifting their coverage. So even if you're happy with your current plan, it's worth reviewing. you might find better coverage or save money by switching. And with Medicare Part B premiums going up, even small savings in other parts of your plan can make a big difference over the year. Just pausing for a moment to share something important with you. We've partnered with Chapter, a service we feel confident recommending for clear, honest Medicare help. They'll connect you with a licensed advisor, compare every Medicare plan in your area, and help you save money. Most people save around $1,100 a year. It's free, and their care advocate team is there to support you even after you're signed up. Call 615-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org/money using the link in the comments below. All of these updates might feel like a lot to take in, but here's the takeaway. The Social Security of 2026 is going to look different. Some changes are routine, some are overdue, and others could hit certain groups harder than others. The best thing you could do right now is stay informed and take small proactive steps. Check your benefit statement, update your direct deposit, and if you're approaching retirement, talk to someone who can help you plan around these new rules. So, what do you think? Do you feel like these changes are fair, or do they make things harder for regular people? Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear your thoughts because everyone's experience is different. And hey, if you found this helpful, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps more people see this kind of information, and it tells me you want to see more videos that break down these updates in plain, simple terms. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. And as always, I'll see you in the next